Class 6 Science, Chapter 1 and 2, Food and Components of Food. Hello, learners. Welcome to our class on science for grade 6 and components of food. We'll learn where our food comes from and what it is made of, the nutrients our body needs. Chapter 1, Food. Where does it come from? Fields with crops, fruit trees, animals grazing, a market with plant animal-based food. Food is any substance that living beings take in to get energy, grow, and keep healthy. Now, where does food come from? Broadly speaking, from plants and animals. Plants give us crops like wheat, rice, maize, fruits, and vegetables. Animals give us milk, eggs, meat, fish, honey. So many of the things we eat are either directly from plants or from animals, which themselves depend on plants. Our food habits may vary, depending on culture, region, climate, and what's available. But no matter that, let's look at some quick examples. A bowl of rice comes from harvested padia plant. A glass of milk comes from a cow or buffalo, an animal. A banana is a plant fruit. Eggs are from chickens. All of this tells us food ultimately stems from living organisms, plants, or animals. Understanding this helps us appreciate where our food originates and helps us make better choices and respect food. Now that we know where food comes from, let's go deeper. What is in the food? That's our next chapter. Components of food. A table of assorted foods, then zoom into icons or labels for carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, water. The components of food. These are the chemical constituents of food which help us get energy, build our body, protect us from illnesses, and help our body function properly. Water. Let's go through each of them, understand their function, and see examples. Carbohydrates are our body's main source of energy. Examples: rice, wheat, maize, potatoes, bread, pasta. Think of it this way. If you were a car, carbohydrates are like fuel in your tank. Your body uses them to run, to walk, talk, think, play. So a good portion of our meal should include carbohydrate-rich foods. Proteins: eggs, pulses, beans, lentils, meat of fish, dairy. Proteins are the building blocks of our body. Examples: eggs, fish, meat, milk, paneer, pulses, beans, lentils, nuts. Think of proteins as the bricks or building materials when you build a house. Without enough bricks, the house would be weak. Similarly, without enough protein, our body cannot grow well or repair itself properly. Fats: butter, oils, nuts, seeds, fatty fish. Fats, also called lipids, are another important component. Examples: cooking oil, butter, ghee, nuts and seeds, fatty fish. Healthy fats from nuts, seeds, fish, plant oils are better. Too much unhealthy fat from junk food, deep-fried, processed items can cause health problems. Vitamins and minerals: fruits, vegetables, milk, cheese, green leafy veggies, nuts. Now let's talk about vitamins and minerals. These are needed in smaller amounts compared to carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, but they are essential. That means our body cannot make them or cannot make enough of them, and we must get them from food. Vitamins are organic substances, for example, vitamin A, C, D. They help with many body processes, vision, immunity, skin health, wound healing, etc. Minerals are inorganic elements, for example, calcium, iron, potassium, magnesium. They help build bones and teeth. Calcium, carry oxygen in blood. Iron, regulate fluid. Sodium, potassium, and many other jobs. Examples of sources: milk and cheese, calcium. Green vegetables, vitamins and minerals. Citrus fruits, vitamin C. Meat, pulses, iron. If we don't get enough vitamins or minerals, we may face deficiency diseases. Water: a glass of water, child drinking water, fruits with high water content. Finally, water. Water is often overlooked, but it is one of the most vital components of food and of our body. Our body is made up of about 60% water. What does water do? It helps transport nutrients and oxygen to cells. It regulates body temperature, sweating, keeping you cool. Without sufficient water, our body cannot function properly. So every day we should drink enough water and eat foods with good water content too. Balanced diet and importance of all components. A plate divided into sections: carbs, protein, fats, fruits or veggies, water glass showing a balanced meal. Contrast with an unhealthy plate, only chips, pizza for comparison. Now that we know all the components of food, we need to understand. A balanced diet means including all of these components in the right quantity. Why is that? Because if we only eat carbohydrates, we may have energy, but our body will be weak in growth, low protein, or lose immunity, low vitamins and minerals. If we skip water, our body will be dehydrated and organs cannot operate well. Therefore, for good health, growth, and development, we must ensure our daily food has carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, water in a balanced way. Let's look at examples of good versus bad food choices. Show the contrasting plates. Make simple choices. Include a portion of grains, rice, some pulses or dairy, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, water.